Well, I remember that we were at Enterprise Studios. I don't have a date for you, unfortunately. It was a Soul and Carlin session, and we were told that at some point during the session, Pac was going to call in somehow, and I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm thinking, the guy's sitting in death row. How's he possibly going to phone in? And then before the session had really even started, I remember being there, and maybe my assistant engineer from Enterprise was there helping me out. And a phone call comes in, and it's just direct. It's Pac on the other line, and he's like, "Hey, man, I want to do that. I want to do that intro." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, we're all set up." I didn't think this was going to happen yet. So I remember flipping a mic on and doing it somehow with like I think we speakerphoned it and put 414 or a mic AKG 414 right up against the phone in Enterprise with the phone sitting on the console, and we had headphones on so we wouldn't get any feedback, and it just went straight to that. And we actually did an intro for an original version of a song called Thug Mansion. It's not the same like smoothed out sort of R&B Thug Mansion. It was a much more like aggressive track. It wasn't the one with the real kind of pretty Thug Mansion chorus. So many different versions of these things get made, you know what I mean? The tapes get sent to one people, and then there's unauthorized remixes and authorized remixes, and just so many different versions.
Okay, and was it just Tupac doing only the intro, or just he was talking and doing some freestyles as well?
He freestyled a little bit. I don't think he did any verses. So that kind of is a question. When you mentioned it, the track only had Dramacidal on it, you might have been right. But, it is possible that he had freestyled something and we flew it in.
There's a rumor that he recorded some verse for a song when he was in jail via the phone.
Well, that could really easily be this story, but manipulated a little bit. Rumors get distorted. I bet that was referring to that intro for Thug Mansion when he called in that time. I don't recall him ever doing a whole verse for anything.
And can you remember how long the conversation was with Tupac?
I remember putting it to Dat, him talking for a while. It went on for quite a bit longer, and then he did similar intro, and the phone conversation was pretty cohesive. I remember him asking if we got it recorded, and we said go ahead. Yeah. At some point, I think Soul and Carlin got there, and we continued recording it, and they wanted him to do it, kind of do it again, because they wanted to make sure we didn't have any time to play back what he had already done. So they just said, now get him to do more of intro. So we got him to do a lot of stuff.